Hello everyone, I am Grand Royson, welcome to new video. Today I am going to explain Yorozu'S curse technique. In the Jujutsu Kaisen series, during the Culling Game arc, we were introduced to the enigmatic sorcerer from the Heian era named Yorozu. With her construction curse technique that allowed her to manipulate liquid metal into various forms, Yorozu proved to be a formidable opponent who challenged even Ryuman Sukuna in combat. Though she ultimately fell to Sukuna in Sendai, Yorozu's mastery of her unique technique granted her victories over other powerful sorcerers during her time. Through her ability to shape cursed objects, Yorozu pushed Sukuna to summon Maharaga in their fight. Her signature, True Sphere, attack combined with the domain expansion, threefold affliction, demonstrated the deadly potential of her construction. But who was this legendary figure from history, and what made her cursed technique one of the most unique of her era? Yorozu was a jujutsu sorcerer from Aizu during the Heian era who was acknowledged by the powerful Fujiwara clan that ruled Japan at the time. She lived over 1,000 years ago and possessed the innate technique of construction, which allowed her to create any substance using cursed energy. However, this technique was inefficient compared to others. Through countless battles and innovations like her liquid metal and insect armor creations, Yorozu was able to overcome the downsides of her ability. Over a millennium later, Yorozu's soul was incarnated into Tsumaki Fushiguro's body to participate in the deadly Culling Games, where the most powerful sorcerers fight to the death. Her primary motivation remained finding and killing Sukuna to prove the strength of her love, having been obsessed with him since their first meeting long ago. As a skilled sorcerer, Yorozu demonstrated mastery over construction and fought to achieve her long-held goal during the games. Yorozu's innate technique was named construction, allowing her to recreate any non-living material she was familiar with through concentrating cursed energy. However, directly constructing something from nothing requires an immense amount of cursed energy compared to manipulating existing matter. This made Yorozu's technique quite inefficient relative to average sorcerers, who could perform dozens of techniques at the same energy cost. To overcome this deficiency, Yorozu studied the most effective cursed creations and fighting styles and constantly innovated new applications of her technique through battle experience. Her breakthrough came when she designed a flexible, liquid metal that could be reshaped autonomously through residual cursed energy after initial formation. This allowed Yorozu to dynamically control her weaponry without expending additional energy with each movement. She utilized various constructs like wings, armored insect shells, and even a true sphere that generated infinite pressure through its perfectly round shape. Yorozu's liquid metal was her primary means of defense and offense that she developed after rising through the ranks as a veteran sorcerer. It had a changeable mass with stable elemental properties maintained by Yorozu's manipulation of residual cursed energy imprinted upon it. This liquid metal could reshape into different structures on command or flow freely as needed during combat. Yorozu's greatest innovation was using her innate technique to form adaptive, insect armor out of liquid metal. The armor enhanced her physical abilities like strength, speed, and durability by taking on properties inspired by insect chitin shells, which provided near-optimal defensive abilities. Through partially autonomous cursed energy manipulation, Yorozu could direct the liquid metal's movement even when detached from her body, using it offensively or defensively as a weapon or shield. Between her liquid metal constructs and mastery of construction, Yorozu became one of the strongest Heian-era sorcerers, in spite of her technique's original disadvantages. As one of the most capable sorcerers from the Heian era, Yorozu possessed a domain expansion befitting her status. Her domain was named Threefold Affliction and manifested as an empty space containing floating organic structures resembling disembodied insect brains and nerve cords. Within this domain, Yorozu's constructed weapons, like her perfect, true sphere, were granted a sure-hit effect that ignored all defenses. Anything caught inside would be destroyed instantly at her command. This amplified the power of her signature liquid metal to an overwhelming degree. Only the most gifted of sorcerers from Yorozu's era stood a chance against such a domain-empowered onslaught. It served as the ultimate manifestation of Yorozu's battle prowess, built from her unique curse technique and endless improvement upon it. When Yorozu's incarnated soul faced Sukuna in the Sendai colony, their clash seemed even more intense. Yorozu pushed Sukuna with direct hits from her liquid metal attacks using her innate construction technique, and her insect armor enhanced her physical abilities. However, Sukuna did not utilize his own innate domain expansion, relying instead on borrowed techniques from Megumi Fushiguro through their bond. Frustrated that Sukuna refused to take her seriously, Yorozu activated her signature threefold affliction domain expansion to ensure victory. But Sukuna had already adapted to her abilities through observation using Maharaga. When Sukuna dropped Maharaga's wheel into his shadow during their battle, even Yorozu's mightiest techniques were overwhelmed. While Yorozu fell in the end, she exemplified the potential of ancient sorcerers through her masterful application of construction. This imperfect technique was refined through experience into versatile defenses and living weapons. By pushing Sukuna hard in direct combat, Yorozu joined an elite group that witnessed the King of Curse's full powers. Her inspiration lives on in sorcerers who explore their innate gifts and serve with dignity, as she once did in gaining recognition from the Fujiwara clan. Yorozu remains one of Jujutsu Kaisen's most captivating figures. If you like this video, please like, subscribe and share for more. Thanks you all, meet you in another video.